Hi guys, come on into the kitchen with me. Y'all, they done flagged my last video because I was jamming to Michael Jackson. They just said no, we gonna have to mute the first 20 seconds. So if you are rewatching it and it was flagged, and it was muted, I apologize. Just trying to get on the page here. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let me know if it's still going because it's showing a little weird here. So put some comments in there. Let me know if it's still going up in there, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Let me know if it's still going because it's showing. There it is. I can hear it now. Hi, sissies. Yo, all of my sisters are watching. Thank you. Hey, guys. Thank you. Thank you. You know. All my sisters. Hey, girls. Okay. I'm hearing an echo. All right, I want to say thank you to everyone that watched our first episode, Raiding the Pantry, where we kind of went through making dishes with what you have on hand. And I had some questions that came from that episode because I know a lot of you guys are watching it afterwards. So some questions came up. So I'm going to answer those. And then there was some tips that I forgot. So I'm going to talk about those too. So if you see me looking at cards, I have my cards today because in the Make Ahead Breakfast, I made some samples and I want to make sure that I'm giving you all of the information for that. So thank you to everyone that shared. I want to give a big shout out to Macaroni Kid of Burleson and Mansfield. They are a local resource here in Texas, and they really are great for getting information about what's going on locally. And I'm so thankful for them. Shout out to Miss Gonzalez. Hey, Miranda. She put our show on their calendar, and I'm so thankful for that. So she has Winging It with Chef Toya. I don't know if you can see, but she has Winging It with Chef Toya there. And I'm so thankful for that. So thank you, Miranda. So that's up on their website. And I have another tip from them later, and we're going to talk about that when we're sharing information and resources. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Grab your waters. Remember, I have a challenge of where during the show, my challenge to you is to drink at least 1 cup of water. And if that's your only cup of water, that's okay. At least you got it in. If you have wine, like my sister asked me last week, you can drink your wine. No judgment. So we'll go ahead and get started. I did want to highlight though, last week one of the kids' craft was a mosaic. And I was encouraging you to just try it with your family. Use it as a time to have conversations, to talk about what's going on. And I got a picture from someone that did their mosaic. That's actually my little niece. Hey, Bella. It's from my sister. Hey, Flanky. So yes, so I encourage you to try this. They tried it and it just turned out super, super, super cute. So they're saying that there's an echo and a delay. Can you still hear the echo? Is it still there? Let me know if there's still an echo. Thumbs up if it's all clear. Okay. Is the echo still going on? Or are we good? No? Okay, I'll just go ahead. Some of the questions that came up from Tuesday was about the water. So Tuesday's water was, hey boo-boobs, was cucumber lemon. And someone was, no echo but delay. Yeah, it's always going to be a delay with the live. But they were asking about the cucumbers and how I got my cucumbers like this. You guys didn't, I really wanted to put some sugar in here and make some cucumber lemonade. It was really burning in me, but I didn't do it. So just water. The way how I got my cucumbers like this is I just use a vegetable peeler. So as a chef, I naturally try to find different ways to present the food, and I didn't want to cut it this way like the lemons. So just take a vegetable peeler and just go on down and you'll get ribbons and you put them in your water. If you're having a brunch or something, it's a really cute way to present your cucumber water if you're having cucumber water. Vegetable peeler, just straight down, you get beautiful, beautiful ribbons. Another thing that came up was the storage. So we talked about soup on Tuesday. Soup will last in your refrigerator about 3 to 5 days. If you're gonna have it longer than that, it freezes very, very well. You can keep it in your freezer for up to 4 to 6 months. So it's great for meal prep and future planning. But if you have leftovers, you can definitely freeze them. So another storage tip I wanted to show you is typically you would go to one of these, right? You would put this, you put the soup in here. But I have a very small freezer. So I put them in bags like this. This is just a regular sandwich bag. And this is a serving for me. So this saves a lot of space in your freezer. You can stack them this way going up or stack them this way, and it saves space. This in your freezer versus this, and this is actually an amount in here. So this is a serving for me. So talk about meal prep. I just separate this. When I'm ready to eat, just take this out and I have my servings there. It saves space in your freezer versus this. If you have a big freezer, go for it. I don't. My freezer is kind of small. So any liquid that you need to freeze that you have a lot of, I recommend trying this. It saves a lot of space in your freezer if you have limited space like I do. Those were the 2 questions that came up. And we're gonna go ahead and get into today's episode. So our water for today is watermelon basil. Now I know this sounds weird, you're putting basil in water, but this one I like. So watermelon, of course, it's 92% water, and they have alkalizing properties, so it's really good for you. We tend to eat a lot of acidic foods, so watermelon will help kind of bring you back down with the alkalizing properties. And it's high in vitamin A, C, and B6. And then, not basil, rosemary. I'm sorry, this is rosemary. And rosemary is also high in A, C, and B6. So they complement each other very, very well. Rosemary in the oil, it also helps fight fatigue and stress. And the oil promotes hair growth. I put it in my hair. Hello, hi. Yes. So I haven't tried this one in a while. Oh, that's good, yeah. Still like to make a drink out of it, put some sugar in it, but it's delicious. So hopefully you have your water also. So today's watermelon, rosemary. I encourage you to give it a try. It's really good. It's very refreshing. All right, so we're gonna get a cup of water in. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Come into the kitchen. We leave everything behind. We take a deep breath in, out. Now let's wing it. Today we're talking about make ahead breakfast, right? So we all have a very crazy schedule. The kids are at home. A lot of parents are still homeschooling. So if we can make breakfast easy and ahead of time, so in the morning you could just grab it and go, then that's perfect. So today I'm going to share with you 2 different make ahead breakfasts that are delicious. They're fully customizable. They're easy, and it's probably with something that you already have in your pantry. So the first one is overnight oats. Now I know it's either like or overnight oats, but this is not your old school oatmeal that you would have a staring contest with when you were a kid and it would turn into a hard solidified brick of carbs, and then you're just crying in your oatmeal because if you grew up like me in the Virgin Islands, if your mother put food in front of you, you're gonna stay down there until you eat all your food. So I just had like an oatmeal brick that I had to eat. It is not that. Oatmeal has come a long way. So overnight oats is exactly what it is. It's oats you make the night before, and then you get up in the morning and then your breakfast is ready. But it is completely versatile, guys. I made you some samples. I'm gonna walk through them, and the flavors are just completely, it's a whole bunch of different flavors that you would not even think of oatmeals. So let's talk about oatmeal in general. They're high in fiber, there's some protein in there. That means it keeps you full longer. So for overnight oats, you want to use rolled oats. You do not want to use the steel cut oats. This is steel cut oats. This light, I hope you guys can see. turn this down. Yeah. So this is steel cut oats. This is not the one you want to use. These typically take longer to make. This is good for a slow cooker, but I have to admit I love the texture of this when it's finished. This is more hearty, and I like steel cut oats, but it's not what you want to use for this dish. What you want to use is rolled oats, and that's this. This is super cheap. I'm in Texas. We have Sprouts. You could get a pound of these for 99 cents. It's ridiculous how much oatmeal you can get. But this is what you want to use. It's the rolled oats. It's the flat one that cooks in no time. So this is what you want to use for the overnight oats. So we're talking about the base, right? Because all of them have the same base, and then you build the different flavors. So your oats, half a cup. So for a single serving, everything is a half a cup. Next is your liquid. Usually milk. A lot of people use plant-based milk, but you can use any dairy milk or any type of milk that you have. I like this one. This is a almond milk. And I like it because it's Carrageenan free. And I use this in my cereal, in my smoothies. And you could just use any milk that you have on hand. Regular milk, 2% milk, cow milk, goat milk, whatever milk you have, you could make with the oatmeal. But just remember, if you have a strong milk like a hazelnut milk, it's going to carry into the flavor of the oatmeal. So depending on the flavor you're building, you may not want to use like a strong flavor. Half a cup. And then this is optional, but I also add Greek yogurt to mine because I want to add more protein to help keep me fuller longer. Protein, Greek yogurt, it's optional, half a cup. Then some vanilla, a teaspoon will be okay. And then a sweetener of your choice. So whatever sweetener you want to use, whether it's stevia, if you're kind of staying away from sugar, brown sugar, I like to use maple syrup. So oats, half a cup, milk, half a cup, yogurt, Greek yogurt if you're doing the protein, half a cup, and then just a teaspoon or so depending on what you want to do. Use a mason jar, put it in a mason jar or anything with a lid, shake it up, put it in the fridge. That is the base, right? That is just a regular oatmeal, very similar to what we have growing up, but we're gonna build on it. So I made 6 samples here for you guys. Let me show you. And today, guys, we are gonna eat the rainbow in overnight oats. So here we are. Let me see if this light behind me is too bright. Is that better? Can you guys see it better? Yes, let me know. She said add some rum. Lord, somebody get my sister, y'all. So these are overnight oats. We're gonna eat the rainbow, and we're gonna walk through every one of these. So I'm gonna show you. So you see we have yellow there, and then we have, is that better? Okay, cool, thanks guys. And then, so these are 6 samples of overnight oats that I made, and all of these guys I made last night, and then I just put it in my fridge, and then that was it. So we're gonna walk through each of these just so I can teach you how to build the flavors and have a yummy, yummy breakfast in the morning. So I'm winging it, right? So this is gonna be a little ghetto. So I'm gonna make a little stand here because I have my cards that I need to read from. So excuse me. Because I want to have it in front of me when I'm talking to you guys, just so you can see it, and then we can go from there. All right, so this is the stand. I'm Vanna Black today. All right, so the first one is Berry Blast. This is red or pink because we're gonna eat the rainbow today. So this is red. This one is the base that we talked about, the milk, the Greek yogurt, the oats, and then you build on it. So to your base, you want to mash up some strawberries and raspberries. You mash that up in a mortar and pestle, or just use your fork and put that into the base. And then into this one, I also added some chia seeds. So chia seeds, they're high in omega-3s, and they are very, very good for you. And they turn into like a pudding. They give it a pudding consistency. You've probably heard of chia seed pudding. That's a whole other dish and also as well. I put some chia seeds in here. Now berries, they're high in antioxidants and vitamin C and polyphenols. So anytime you see them red, dark berries, those are really good for you. And you know what else is high in polyphenols? Wine. Red wine and chocolate, yes. But this one, I just added some toasted coconuts and some granola and some strawberries on top. And this is good. You can give this to your kids. I'm sure your kids will love this. But this is our berry blast. Use any red berry you can find. And this one is really good. It has a sweetness to it, so you don't need to put that much artificial sugars into it. But this is our red berry blast. Another one that we have, this is our green machine, and this is green. And I know it looks weird, right? It looks weird, you're eating green oats, but this one has matcha powder in it. And matcha is just the ground up tea leaves, which is also high in antioxidants. There are tons of benefits to matcha and just green tea. It's just, it fights free radicals, and there are a whole bunch of benefits that they say, but this is just the ground up raw leaves. So to the base that we talked about, you put matcha powder and you ground up some kiwi. So I put some kiwi in there as well. And then I just topped it off with the granola. You don't have to cook this. You just put this in the fridge overnight and you just let it sit. You wake up in the morning, stir it up, and then you top it with your toppings. Don't put the toppings in overnight because it'll get soggy, but there's no cooking with this, guys. It's just literally overnight oats. So this is our green machine, is matcha. Because matcha has that very earthy flavor, another sweetener that I put in there is bananas. So bananas help fight that very strong matcha flavor. You either like matcha or you don't. But this green power oatmeal, a full bowl of this, will really get you going. Remember, matcha has caffeine also, so if you're caffeine sensitive, you probably want to skip this one. But if you want to give it a try, let me know. It's one of those, whether you like, it's like it's one of those flavors, but it's very, very high in antioxidants and very good for you. Use a banana to help combat that very strong flavor of the matcha green tea. Green machine. Our next one is our purple passion. So this is our purple one. Remember, we're eating the rainbow tea, guys. Overnight oats. Customize. Use whatever fruits you have on hand, and it's just simply delicious. So this one is blueberries. Topped it with granola, and to the base we add some mashed up blueberries and some mashed up blackberries. So this has blackberries in there. I put chia seeds in this one as well. And again, that dark skin, that dark, deep polyphenol, antioxidant, free radical fighting thing. So I think kids would like these because it's sweet, it's not plain, and just make it your own. Use what you have. So purple power. The next one is yellow. This one looks a little weird, but it's obvious what's in this one. Can you guys tell me what's in this one? What do you think is making this one yellow? It's a little bit of delay, so I'll wait a few seconds. Other than the pineapples that you see on top, and I topped this one with walnuts, what do you think is making this yellow? What do we add to the base? So to the base, we added the pineapples, of course, because you can see it, but let me see if somebody's gonna guess it. No? Okay. There is a delay, so if it comes up later, it did. I'll watch it. Yes. Hey, yes, Anna, turmeric. I did add turmeric to this. Now, turmeric is fantastic. Oh, it's gone? Okay, cool. Yes, Holly, turmeric. So turmeric is another superfood. And mango, yes, Cece, mangoes too. So this one I love because it has turmeric, and turmeric is anti-inflammatory, right? So it helps with inflammation. But I didn't just use regular turmeric. I had this turmeric milk super blend that I got from Walmart. Yes. And I added this to it. I usually make a shake out of this, but I added this to my oatmeal. So I know some people who put... Y'all, can my sisters not fight when I'm doing my show? So I put this, but this has additional things in it. This also has goji berries and cinnamon and ginger. So adding this to your oatmeal will just give you that extra boost. So to the base, turmeric powder, mangoes, pineapples, and because turmeric is like matcha, that very distinct flavor, I also put a banana, and bananas are yellow. Yes, so this one, you probably don't want to give this one to the kids. Probably not. They probably don't have inflammation like we adults do anyway. So this one is probably for you. If you're trying to get, yeah, this, oh, it's about to run. Oh, the pineapple, y'all, this is so good. I topped it with some nuts and just to give it some texture, but this one is really good. That's actually one of my favorites. Okay, orange. So orange, y'all, This is why I love overnight oats, because you can make it taste like anything. This, y'all, is a carrot cake, okay? I made a carrot cake for breakfast, and it's just the base, and then I finally ground up some carrots. I put some cinnamon in there, some raisins, and I topped it with some walnuts, and this thing tastes just like a carrot cake. Another dessert type way you can go is pumpkin pie. So to your base, you would add some pumpkin puree just straight out the can, and cinnamon or pumpkin pie spice, and that thing will taste just like pumpkin pie for breakfast. Carrots are good for you, and this one is, yeah, I'm gonna eat this after our live broadcast. This one is my favorite. A little tip for carrots: did you know that they were not originally orange? They were white, yellow, and purple. This is what a carrot originally looked like. Yeah, and then in the 16th century, some Dutch scientists was doing some experiments, and they added beta carotene, which is orange, and that's where the orange carrots came from. I wanted to tell you guys, for the strawberries, when you're picking your strawberries out, you want to make sure, do you guys know how to pick sweet strawberries when you're in the store? Do you know what to look for, how you can tell if a berry is sweet or not? Let me see if you guys know. I'm going to take a sip of my watermelon rosemary water while you guys guess. How can you pick a sweet berry? How do you know? I want to wait. There's a delay. So I'm just going to wait. Oh my gosh. This water is surprisingly better than I thought it would be. It's good. Okay, I'll tell you how to pick a berry. If you're looking at strawberries, y'all please get my sister. She said eat it. You're right. You're right. But you can't stand in Publix and just eat all the berries. So this is how you can tell. If you're shopping for berries, you see how this one has white to the top? So this one isn't all the way ripe. Y'all can It's not all the way ripe. You want to find a strawberry that's red all the way to the top. Because when they're ripening, they ripen from the bottom to the top, right? So you want to make sure that it's fully... Yes, hey, brother. My brother's on here. Hey, big bro. You want to make sure that there's no white. Now, strawberries don't last long. So if you're going to keep them for a few days, go ahead and get these. It'll continue to ripe at your house. But if you're going to use them right away and you want the best, just get full, and the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, y'all. That is true. Speaking of which, if you're in Mansfield, the Sprouts, so we got to go to Sprouts, the Sprouts in Debbie on Matlock, they have these for $1.25, and they're organic. So yeah, I'm loading up and I'm about to make some chocolate covered strawberries. $1.25, y'all, if you're in the Mansfield area. Yes, you can't go wrong. So the last one, overnight oats, is chocolate peanut butter. Oh, Lord. Yes. There's not too much to say about this. All my ladies love chocolate and peanut butter. This is a Reese's Pieces for breakfast. But you're getting the fiber, you're getting the protein, and it's just all around delicious. So that is overnight oats, guys. Please be creative. Let me just do one final pass here. Be creative. Use what you have on hand. Breakfast does not have to be boring. And if you make this the day ahead, so I have bowls. I don't know if you can see them in the corner, but I have just bowls of them just like stacked up. So I'm going to be eating breakfast for a while. But for the show, I had to do it to show you that you can just have a little fun. Make one for each, have your family member make their own. Let the kids join in, let them have fun, sneak their vegetables in there. They're not even gonna be worrying about the fact that they're eating carrots. It tastes like a carrot cake. So give it a try. And then with the maple syrup too, oh Lord. Yes, all right. Overnight oats. Does anybody have any questions on overnight oats? This is just so beautiful. Be creative. Put your crunchy toppings, your nuts, your whatever you have, granola, and make a different flavor every day of the week and just have fun. When I was in Florida, I used to make the overnight oats, and I would just grab it in the morning and go to work and heat it up at work. So obviously it's going to be cold, and some people, you just probably can't get used to cold oatmeal. You can heat it up, you can pop it in the microwave to take the chill off. And a warm carrot cake one, delicious. So just get you some mason jars and have 5. Your breakfast is set for the week. Boom, done. Okay. Any questions on overnight oats? All right, cool. Okay, the next make ahead breakfast is muffin cups. So egg muffin cups. Let me move my ghetto stand out the way. All right, egg muffin cups. And these are simple because you can make a ton of these at once. Put them in a Ziploc bag, put them in the fridge, you got breakfast for the week. So here we are. These are our breakfast cups. Hope you guys can see. Can you guys see? I think so. Right, here we go. All right, so these are our flavors. This is mushroom and red pepper. This is turkey and cheese. This one with the tomato something, that's tomato basil. And this is like a Southwest one. So there's black beans, corn, and shredded sweet potatoes in here. So you can definitely, again, fully customize, put whatever you have. You can do a wide range of flavors with these. These would go, and these are versatile as well. So they store very well. Just put them in your fridge. When you wake up in the morning, take one out, pop it in the microwave, and you have breakfast ready to go. You can make a ton of these ahead of time. Make your overnight oats, and then you have breakfast. So for this, a simple breakfast like this, if you guys can see, so just some toast and avocado pieces. It's weird that I have this because I don't even like avocado, but you know, it's all about presentation. And my family thought that I was so weird because how you grew up in the Caribbean and don't eat avocado. Ugh. But if you mash it up in some guacamole and put some bacon in it, I'll eat it. But generally, no. But you want to have a balanced breakfast, and 2 of these, for me, is good. So you just grab them and go and do it. You can also cut it up and put some avocado and tomatoes and make breakfast tortillas with them. You can make breakfast tacos, breakfast burritos, and it's just pretty much endless. You can take one of these and put it in between a biscuit, those Pillsbury Grand biscuits, so you have your breakfast sandwich. It's just, you can go, yes, Orlando, you can come by and get all the extras. So our overnight oats and our muffins. You can make breakfast sandwiches with these, tacos, just very, very simple. Make it ahead of time. If we can save you some time in the morning, that's all you need. You're good to go. If you can help shave off some stress from your day with these make ahead tips, I'm all about it. So I'm gonna scroll back through. Any questions on the overnight oats? We got our carrot cake, our berry power, our mellow yellow, green machine, chocolate peanut butter, and our purple passion. Any questions on these? Overnight oats, no cooking. You put them in the fridge the night before and be creative. Have fun. You can't, this is what, food is supposed to be fun, and food is delicious. You eat with your eyes first, so make it beautiful. Maybe that's why I didn't eat the oatmeal growing up, because it would just be a pile of sand that coagulated into a brick, and my mother would come by with a belt, but you know, that's a totally different story. So any questions on overnight oats? All right, have fun, guys. And if you make this, let me know what flavors you come up with. Yes, I'm gonna save this whole episode, and it's gonna be on my company page. So try that. Y'all are so crazy. Yes, so I'm gonna post the whole episode. So try those. If you try it, let me know. Let me know if you liked it or if you didn't like it. I like overnight oats because I tend to go over the top whenever I'm making them. One thing that I wanted to do, so how you make those egg muffins, you literally just pour it into a cupcake pan. But you know, I'm pretty lazy, and who wants to clean stuck egg at a muffin thing? So you can put them in cupcake liners, so you don't have to do dishes, because I'm all about saving time, and nobody wants to sit there scrubbing stuck up egg on a thing. So put them in these, and then you could put them in the fridge like this too, and it's just be easier to store. You just peel them off. When you're done, toss this in the thing, and you don't have any dishes, which is the best. Okay, any questions before I go into giveaways? Caw, I miss you too, Rod. No? Okay, so during our first episode, when my sister was giving me the business, y'all, when I said my sister reamed, she didn't ream me. She was just very sibling. But you know, it's a family business, and that's okay. Family can do that. Because after they give you the business, they either ask you, well, did I lie? I love you, mean it, or whatever, let's go eat. That's the way my family runs. But that's all right. I love them. I love all of my sisters that are watching. Love you guys. All right, so I had a giveaway going in the comments from Monday's episode, and we have 2 winners. And the first winner was the first person to leave an emoji. And because I asked, I didn't know if you guys can hear me, so I said put your favorite fruit emoji into the thing. And that winner is Stephanie Richards. Oh Lord, Stephanie, you know, you. And you won, and here's what you win. You win a little prize pack. Lord, this light, there we go. This is for you. Congratulations, Stephanie. And what's inside is our latest product. And my attorney is watching, so legally I can't say the name of it. But it is a cake pop, and it is made Richards. Yes, Stephanie Richards. Yes. Congratulations, girl. And it is cake pops made from the most popular Girl Scout cookie. You know what it is. It has chocolate, and it's minty, and it is delicious. I can't say the name. I can't officially call them that, but this is our new products, and you win a 4-pack. So this is what it looks like. You get 4 of them. Congratulations. And the next winner was the person that left the most comments, and that was Rhonda Miller. I don't know if Rhonda is watching today, but I'm gonna connect with her. So congratulations, Rhonda. You win some cake pops from our bakery. So congratulations, ladies. Stephanie, just ping me afterwards. We can see how we can connect. But with social distancing, I probably have to throw it at you from my car to your car. I'm going to just chuck it. So if, you know, hopefully I won't hit you or anything. So congratulations to our winners. Hope you guys are drinking your water. I need some water. Hold on. Okay. Any questions about anything we talked about today? Let me scroll back through to see if I missed any. Yep, I'm going to post it to my site. Orlando, yes, you can get the big, yes. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's share some information. Macaroni Kid here, they have, let's talk about stuff for the kiddos first. Easter is coming, so just some craft ideas for the little ones. The first one is making tulips with forks. I thought this was pretty cute. A lot of people probably have paint and plastic forks at home, so you can make little tulips. Yes, Orlando, you have to shimmy like that when you drink your water. So this is like super cute. It's something simple that you can do with the kids. Just help them to be creative with the artwork. Yes, Rod, tell him you have to shimmy. And then the other one project for the kids, it involves toilet paper rolls. And I know you have toilet paper rolls because I can't find none. So somebody have them. And I'm sure you do because I don't have them. But if you do have toilet paper rolls, you can make little toilet paper bunnies. That's 3 rolls of toilet paper there. And those, I just thought that that was super cute. Something super cute for Easter, and just another art project that you can do if you have younger kids, just to keep them busy. So let's share some resources. Macaroni Kid here in Burlington. If you are homeschooling, or if you want something to do with the kids, on their website they have a link to 33 virtual field trips that you can take your kids on. So a lot of places are giving virtual tours. You can visit Africa or the Pacific Islands. There's tours to zoos and aquariums and museums. They have tours to even outer space, so you can go to the moon and to different places that are out there. You can visit national parks. So whatever your kids are into, if they're into space, or if they love animals, or if they just learning about different places, I'm going to put the link to the Macaroni Kid Burleson Mansfield page so that you can find it there. But I think that that's just a great resource for them. It's just something different for them to do if you're trying to find something to keep them busy when you're on a call, or if you're trying to get some work done, or if it's a social studies lesson or a history lesson. Virtual field trips. I think that that's amazing. So those are our resources for today, some crafts for the kids and something to help keep them busy. And that is episode 2, Make Ahead Breakfast. Episode 3 airs on Tuesday. Hi, Cece, my other sister. Hi, how are you? There's probably watching with my nieces. We're about to wrap up, but I'm going to post it on my page so you can definitely watch it from the beginning. We talked about overnight oats and egg muffins that you can completely customize and make ahead. They're refrigerator friendly, freezer friendly. So if it shaves some time off for your day in the morning, I'm glad that I can help. Any questions? Oh, Tuesday show is gonna be about, it's just hacks, man. I'm going back to my roots. It's all baking hacks and how to substitute for things that you may not have if a recipe calls for it. And I'm gonna test a recipe live. It's supposed to be a 15-minute recipe, so I'm gonna test it and see if it really can be done in 15 minutes. So if anything, it's gonna be entertaining. It would be weird if I burn it. And that's just gonna be fun. My smoke detectors are working, so I think that I'm okay. So we're gonna be making some substitutes for baking, how you can make your own buttermilk, cake flour. We're gonna make some butter on here. Tuesday is gonna be fun, if anything. So I'm looking forward to it. Before we go, any last questions? Are the art projects on the same site? No, but I can post those pictures into the comments that we have going on here. But it's pretty simple, but I'm gonna post them in the comments, so I'm just gonna send them to you. Right, Cece? Yes, I can do that. Y'all, I got 4 of my sisters watching, and they're going back and forth in the comments, but that's okay. I told you we are a family business, love and support. I got my brothers from college watching, and my brother right up the street watching. My brother in Florida, you know, it's great. Thank you guys so much for supporting. Well, episode 3, yes, all of the episodes they air at 3 Central Standard Time on Facebook Live. So 4 for my East Coast peeps. Make sure all the toilet paper is... Yes, make sure all the toilet paper is off before you make the toilet paper bunnies. I'm going to put those. I don't think anybody trying to waste toilet paper right now, okay? Toilet paper is a commodity. Any other questions? All right, okay, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you for sharing, everybody that shared. Congratulations to our winners, Stephanie and Rhonda. I'll contact you after this to get you your cake pops and your prizes. And episode 3, complete baking hacks. And we're gonna bake that recipe in 15 minutes. We'll see if it works. So it should be fun, if anything. All right. Thank you guys for joining and for sharing, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye.